Watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys. All right, so this is actually interesting because we opened up the training pen today for the boys and they still haven't figured it out. They still haven't crossed the threshold. So I'm gonna use the watermelon. Watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys. You gotta have watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys. Look what I have. I don't know, pigs are so distrustful. You know, we only have their best interests at heart. Come on, you're on vacation for 6 months, and at the end of it, you're gonna have great sex with beautiful females of your species, and then you're going in my refrigerator. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sorry, boys. Come on, check it out. They're like, we don't go over there. Over there is taboo. It's dangerous over there. So with pigs, never be in a hurry. And that's me talking to me, by the way. Never be in a hurry. They've already started, and they'll come back and they'll test the boundary a little more. And then they'll be out there. It's Saturday and we opened up this area to the pigs on Friday, and I gave them some watermelon rinds and they ate all of them except 2, which means they didn't come out past this area where the fence used to be. But there's fresh digging going on, so they're beginning to work their way through. So I'm gonna give them some peanuts here and see if that'll do the job. And you know, they'll be in here in a couple of days by themselves, but it's just, I don't know, it's fun. I like learning about them, and I like everything I can to understand pig psychology, you know. Come on, boys. I got more peanuts over here. They're still afraid. Yeah, so I'm going to save some of these peanuts for tomorrow. We'll see how many more days it takes to get them to cross the threshold of what was once an electric fence. It's time for the main event of the summer. Red raspberries are really starting to ripen up. This is my first handful. Have they? Nope, they still have not crossed over into Wonderland. Oh, this could be it. This could be the moment. I think this is it. All right, here's the breakthrough moment. What is he doing? He's eating. He's eating the greens. This is it. This is the moment that they have crossed out of the old into the new. This is the moment. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come. A boundary has been crossed. A change has taken place. And the next stage is upon us. It's so quiet right So tomorrow I'm going to move the sheep from here where they have really nailed this. The only thing that's left is like this little area in front that for some reason they're saving. And the pigs are over there, and they're good for another week over there. But let me show you where I'm going to take the sheep. And I thought some of just leading them across the street with duck food. And I still might do that if I get here early in the morning and feel like, oh, there's no traffic. It's a Sunday morning. Let's see if I can lead them. And we have this set up for them. I think they're gonna like it here. There's Rubber Tummy. What are you girls doing? Where's my Rubber Tummy? Do you think those pigs are happy? Those are happy pigs, people. And they're gonna make happy piglets, and those piglets are gonna make great bacon. All right. Hey, if you watched this far, can you give me a thumbs up and a comment below and subscribe and all that kind of stuff? Thanks. A second ago, Rubber Tummy was running around. And now look at her. She's just lying down. Hey, Rubs. How's my Rubber Tummy? Huh? Huh? How you guys doing? How you doing? How's my big red girl? Here's my big red girl. Yes. Yeah, here's my big Rubber Tummy. How's my big Rubber Tummy? How you doing? Yeah, you want your tummy rubbed, don't you? There. Who's that? Who's that good girl? That's my big girl. Oh yeah, you want it too, don't you? You want it too. Because we got the big girls. We got the big girls. They like a Rubber Tummy. They like their cheeks massaged. They like their ears. You are ginormous. You are ginormous. You are ginormous. It's a good girl. Oh, but I can't squat forever, baby. Yeah. I just got dirt in my sandal. Yeah. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. That's a good girl. Okay, good night. Have a sweet night, okay? Good night, Red Girl. Good night. Okay. Good night. Let's say hello to Curly Freckles. So I gave Curly Freckles a separate dish. Which seemed to help, but hey. How you doing? You finally getting enough to eat, big girl? Huh? See her freckles? She's bald now, but in the winter she's really curly. And she's got interesting spots. She's got some spots. That's Curly Freckles. Yeah. You eat like a pig, Curly. Yes, you do. You eat like a pig. Yeah. How about some good mug shots for the people at home, huh? Yeah. And as always, two of them hang out. One of them's by themselves. Beautiful in here. Oh boy. It is Sunday, and I have yet to really put a message together. It's just been, it's week after week of significant projects. And I make videos pretty much every day, but I have not posted them. And I should. But it's a question of doing the things that I have to do, that I need to get done, and then the option, right? It's important, and I need to express this to not just people starting farms, but people who are already deep in farms, or people who are just really rocking it in careers that they love, that there is still a need for rest. Burnout is a real thing. And one of the things that I've done to manage my own thing is I've been hiring my friend Josh and his stepson to help me with some of the bigger projects. And moving fence with 3 people, particularly in woods where there's all kinds of little stumps and things, has been huge. That has been a gift that I've given to myself, right? There's a part of me, a voice that goes, you can't afford that, right? And then there's a part of me that's like, you can't afford not to. And then I have a couple other friends who are trying to decide where they're going to focus, because you can't do it all. Particularly starting out, you can't be Joel Salatin starting out. Joel Salatin has just, they do everything, right? They do everything. And what he's done is he's nurtured kind of like an incubator, like an entrepreneurial incubator. Like, he's nurtured people who want to take over certain things, right? And so we have to guard against burnout. I watched a video by Van Neistat where he kind of documented his burnout, and he's just got this rigid schedule, right? And a routine and a schedule is good up to a point, but at some point it can also just squelch the creative spirit. And I have another group of friends who have a thriving business. They've been in business for many years. And I can just see they're tired, right? They usually take a vacation in the middle of July, but they're tired. And I'm tired. I did a performance yesterday, so I had to practice for that. I had to review my sound setup because I haven't performed in 3 years. And it's Sunday already, and I have committed to doing a Sunday message. And there's nothing really in the Bible about managing burnout, except this: it's the Sabbath. Thou shalt keep the Sabbath holy, right? Why did farmers come up with the idea that on the 7th day you would rest? And some of them got too crazy with it, and too rigid, too legalistic with it. And that's one of the things that Jesus got in trouble for, is that he was healing people on the Sabbath. Right? He was working on the Sabbath. But is healing really work, or is healing the Sabbath, is healing literally the Sabbath, creating a setup so that the human body and mind can come back to a healed place. That to me is what the Sabbath is. Taking some time to come back to center. So today, I'm going to move the sheep. I'm going to start to move the sheep. I don't know if they'll get in the trailer. I don't know if I'll decide to walk them across the road loose, which I'm tempted to do. But to start the day with quiet. To also end the day with quiet is how I come back to center. When I do my evening chores after dinner, they're not chores. It's time to check in, time to observe the animals, time to spend a little time with the animals. And I find being with the animals energizing, and, you know, that may change over time. But, oh wow. I fed the pigs pumpkins last year, and it looks like we have looks like at least one pumpkin has started growing. Let me turn the camera around. I think that might be a pumpkin. Could be a squash, but I think it's a pumpkin. We'll see if any more come. But once the boy pigs actually move in here, it probably doesn't have a chance, but we'll see. See, that kind of stuff, like just observing, taking time to not be in front of a computer, taking time to not be busy, very important. And rest and recovery. Rest and recovery. Then when you have rested, you get more done. I've just found every time I've tried to imitate these people that grind it out, you know, these discipline. There's a book called The War of Art, and he's a writer, and he's like, oh, you gotta be in your chair every day at the same time, and you've got to write, and you got to write, and you got to write. And even if you can't write, you got to sit there and you got to try to write. Every time I've stepped away from anything that I've done, given it a break, and then come back to it with fresh eyes, way better. Now, I don't just walk away and never come back, right? We need rest. I need rest. And yesterday I was packing up, trying to get all my gear together for doing this little gig that I did at a festival. And the plants needed watering. If I didn't water them before I left, I would have come back to dead plants. So I had to water. The things you have to do, you're gonna do. The key is to not have so many of those things that there isn't some space left for you. And if you're the leader of a group of people and you're driven personally, you have to understand not everybody has that same fire in their belly. And you have to light the fire in their belly, but not by punishing them, not by pushing and beating them, you know, emotionally or however you've been doing it. If you want your organization to thrive, you need to build in rest for your people, because otherwise you're going to lose employees. My friend Josh is a creative, very creative person, and it's hard for him to get here early in the day, right? And like, I don't care, because when he comes, he gets so much done. But when he makes a commitment to be here early, he's here. I don't give him a hard time, and I don't expect him to be someone he's not either, right? And so far that's working. So rest, people. It's not a luxury. The Sabbath is not a luxury for people who have nothing else to do. The Sabbath is where we get the fuel to knock it out of the park for the coming week. Take a breath, people. Take a break. Rest is not laziness. This is a gift. We need to appreciate it. We need to love ourselves enough to give ourselves a little break. It's called the Sabbath. Take it whenever you can. Take it every week on a Sunday. Take it on a Saturday night. Take it. Pete Seeger used to say, take it easy, but take it. Take it easy, but take it. No one is going to arrest you for healing on the Sabbath. Take the time you need to heal. Amen. Peace, love, and groovyness. This is Mark Shepard. Thank you so much. Let's do a song. Let's get this week started. Let's recharge ourselves with creativity, with intention, with spirit. Boom. I surrender to the source of all hope and all delight. I surrender to the source that guides me through my night. I surrender to the source. 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 I surrender to the light that restores my eyes to sight. I surrender to the light that turns my darkness bright. I surrender to the truth that extinguishes the lies. I surrender to the truth that I can always trust as wise. I surrender to the source. 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 I surrender to the love that heals my broken heart. I surrender to the love. I dare another star. I surrender to the way guides me through my day. I surrender to the way that has the kindest things to say. I surrender to the source. 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 And the wind upon the sea dances out of harmony upon the pages of my heart, upon the gifts that I receive. I surrender to the source. 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 How about some good mug shots for the people at home, huh? Beautiful in here. Well, the elderberries are in bloom. The river is getting low. Can't even see it back there. Where's the river? Yeah, the river's getting low. We are entering the second half of July. The summer is moving fast, people. Take some time to rest and recover. We call it the Sabbath. Take a 5-minute Sabbath, take a 10-minute Sabbath. Hopefully you've taken this time with me today, whenever you're watching this, to take a little breath, to realize that everything is just unfolding the way it's supposed to. In the long term, in the big picture scheme of things, we are alive. Use your life to the fullest extent you can, and know when it's time to take a break, to take a rest, to give yourself, cut yourself a little slack, give the people around you a little encouragement, give them some permission to rest and recover as well. They will work better for you. You will work better. It will all turn out better than you could possibly imagine if only you give yourself a little time. Thoughts and prayers, sending thoughts and prayers out to those who need them, to the lonely, to the hurt, to the wounded, to those who are in need of healing. And you know who you are. And my thoughts and prayers are with you, surrounding you, filling your aura, your field with light and love, peace, and grooviness. Amen. See you next time. Bye. Watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys, watermelon for the boys.